following breaking news this morning. The Lawrence County Sheriff's Office says a deputy was involved in a shooting overnight. Deputies tell us this happened around 1:30 this morning on Shore Loop Road in Waterloo.
According to investigators, the person was taken to a hospital. Right now, there's no word on what led to the shooting. SLED is investigating.
Meanwhile, 2 people were killed and at least 5 others injured when shots rang out at a Los Angeles park.
The LA Police Department says the shooting happened Sunday afternoon, and according to officers, it's not clear what led to the shooting yet, but they believe it started as a dispute between 2 groups and there were multiple shooters. There were several events going on at the park when the shots were fired, including a baseball game and a car show. All of the victims are adults. Investigators say several of the victims were in critical condition. At 6:48 this morning in Oconee County, authorities are investigating what they called an apparent drowning. The coroner's office says a 72-year-old man was discovered floating face down Sunday night on Lake Keowee near West Union. According to the coroner, a 911 call was made to report a boating accident and drowning around 10:45 last night, and the man pronounced dead around 11:25. So far, the man's name has not been released and an autopsy has been ordered.
Meanwhile, a man is under arrest accused of carjacking and assaulting at least 1 deputy. According to the Greenville County Sheriff's Office, deputies tell us they were called to the White Horse Road area around 9:30 Sunday night about a man trying to flag down vehicles, and eventually he did forcefully take one. Deputies say they located that car at a QT gas station nearby a short time later. Deputies say that the man then tried to drive away but hit another car. No one was injured in that crash, but after the crash, deputies say the man assaulted at least 1 deputy while resisting arrest. The man is facing multiple charges. His name has not been released.
Officials are reporting another earthquake in the Midlands. The U.S. Geological Survey says a magnitude 2.3 earthquake happened at 8:42 last night near Elgin, South Carolina, which is northeast of Columbia. Since December, officials say more than 60 earthquakes have been reported in that area.
And record-breaking temperatures continue to bear down on much of the country. Many cities up and down the East Coast will challenge all-time heat records. That includes the nation's capital, New York City, and Boston. Forecasters are warning of dangerously hot conditions. With the extreme conditions comes the potential for heat-related illnesses, of course. Forecasters say no relief is in sight until at least Tuesday.
At 6:49, key reports are expected to come out this week with insight on the state of the economy.
Yeah, that report comes as the White House claims the underlying economy remains strong. Here's Amy Lou in Washington.
Well, Patrick and Destiny, among the reports we're expecting this coming week, we could see a second quarter of negative GDP growth, an indicator we may already be in a recession. Still, some, including the Treasury Secretary, disagree.
This is not an economy that's in recession, but we're in a period of transition in which growth is slowing.
Arguing a slowdown, but not a recession. Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen says the economy remains strong as consumer spending and job numbers grow.
Recession has essentially always followed when inflation has been high and unemployment has been low.
But other economists say signs of recession are already here, spurred on by raised interest rates from the Federal Reserve. The Fed will announce another increase this week, pushing the benchmark rate up between 2.25 and 2.5%, the highest since 2018. Raised rates increase borrowing costs to buy houses, cars, and loans, while the Biden administration says it's working to also bring high prices back down.
We've cut the deficit by a record $1.5 trillion this year. Releases of gas from the Strategic Petroleum Reserve are putting some downward pressure on gas prices.
Former Treasury Secretary Larry Summers, who you just saw there, also says bringing down tariffs and prices for prescription drugs could help with inflation. In Washington, I'm Amy Lou, WYFF News 4.
Thank you, Amy. South Carolina's 6-week abortion ban will be argued before a Richland County judge this week. That lawsuit filed by Planned Parenthood South Atlantic, Greenville Women's Clinic, and 2 doctors who provided abortions is scheduled to be heard tomorrow. It claims that the ban violates South Carolina's state constitutional rights to privacy and equal protection. It also says the ban inadequately protects patient health. The law prohibits abortions past 6 weeks of pregnancy. Exceptions include rape, incest, or if the mother's life is in danger. Governor Henry McMaster has filed a motion to dismiss the lawsuit.
Tutors in the upstate are warning about what they call the summer slide, students falling behind over the summer. Tutors at Spartanburg Sylvan Learning Center say they see elementary school students struggle in reading, and they're seeing middle and high school students fall behind in math. Tutors say that parents should start now to get their students ready for the upcoming school year. Some say COVID-19 may still be to blame for the increase of summer slide. Tutors say that some students risk starting the school year behind if parents don't step in and help them prepare.
Right, for the first time since 2019, the Greenville Roller Derby will play a season this year. Greenville seasons previous seasons rather, were canceled because of the pandemic, and their first game was Saturday. And the skaters talked about how the game has changed in the past years.
This is not the same thing as the roller derby of the 70s. It's a little bit different. We play flat track roller derby, so there's no banks, there's no people getting thrown over the side. However, you still are going to see big hits. People are going to get hit on the track. They're going to get hit off the track. It's still very, very physical.
Yeah, it seems very, very physical. Skaters range from the ages of 18 to at least 46 years old on the team. Home games are played at the Pavilion in Taylors.
Okay, well, yesterday, Clemson University held its first wheelchair tennis championship. In 2019, the Clemson wheelchair tennis team was founded. It's the university's first adaptive athletics team. The event was held at Clemson's Tennis Center.
We're very, very fortunate to be partnered with the athletic department to have these wheelchair tennis championships inside. We've only played 2 matches outside, and everything else has been indoors. And so I think the players love the ability to compete in July and August and even in June.
The Adaptive Sports Program Director says she looks forward to bringing more adaptive sports to Clemson, like basketball and rugby.